Truck cannot reach destination. Which destination are you trying to get to, Meteor? Oh, that's fine. We'll get there eventually. Just a little bit of collapse, that's all. This is what happens when you don't have retaining walls, by the way. A bit rough. It certainly can be. At this point, we've got some extremely large-scale terrain manipulation projects on the go. Good morning, Lord Saru. How you doing, mate? Oh, wow. We are actually making some progress there. Like a lot of progress. My lord. Once we've dug this area back a bit, I'm going to continue drawing out this line. Can draw that line out. Continue mining away more and more of the limestone down here. Though increasingly... Well, actually, is it all limestone or is it stone? No, it's mostly limestone, so that's fine. We've probably got enough limestone there to last for a good long while. We are going to want more farms, and I'm going to want to clear out space over here and then reclad it in dirt so I can build another farm down this route. Because we're going to need a lot, ultimately. There's going to be an awful lot of farmland needed. I'm thinking this mine is starting to actually look really, really interesting. Teapot cannot reach that. Really, Teapot? Now? What do you mean you can't? Oh. Yeah, actually, that's fair. That's completely fair, Teapot. There you go. What the heck? Why are you coming all the way over here? It's a long, arduous route you took. No supply of limestone, but we're actually mining it quite aggressively, so I'm sort of surprised by that. What layer are we digging this down to? That is -4. Oh. Right, they've finished doing all of their work down here. Marvellous. They'll get those moved instantly. To move this designation as well, unfortunately. Right. Hold your horses, matey. Well, that should save it. I was a little bit close. Right, now all I need to do is line this up to that one. Just a little bit off. Yeah, that's a line up. There we go. And we're done. Construct those, and this is our new layer for filling. This is perfect. Because with this, I can now quite safely fill these up to 0. Well, that one, maybe not as much, but I should... Oh, you know what? I really should have paid attention to that. Because obviously that's now a big old gap, but well, I'm sure we'll make it work. On earth just happened there? Oh, it's ramped. Yikes. Oh, yep. Now, can I get this to work in this location or not? Very much doubt I can, actually. No. Okay, we'll just have to hope that it doesn't fall down too aggressively there. I have to use a little bit of cavalry there to get all of these trucks back. Really, did you go down there just in time to get trapped, you idiot? My lord. Birds have started working and it's getting hard to see, so I'm off to bed. Good night, everyone. Take care, Star System. You have a good one. Aavak, is there any advantage to driving over stone versus gravel versus dirt? No. Not that I'm aware of. Hopefully they will add that. Because then it'll give you a reason to resurface roads and the likes. But currently, no. Not to the best of my knowledge. Yeah, I'm very happy with that. Very happy. How did you manage that? You too. Almost impressive. Ah, God damn it! You're just hemorrhaging my unity right now. Oh, no, not you. Oh, actually, you cost the same amount. Okay, fair enough. I was expecting you to somehow cost more to send back, but apparently no. Also, good morning, world. And Aavak is great snooze background on top of many other goods. Thank you. Bob cannot reach their destination. Okay, well, that eventually happened. We knew it would. Whatever. Yeah, it's gonna be... I need to stop being so stubborn. Fine. Fine, we'll do one bit at a time. I'm just making it all harder for myself by allowing you to keep doing that. There's no reason for me to be wasting my unity. Ooh! It's working, Chad. Right, so step 1. Complete. Now, step 2, I'm going to say let's get that up and running. As if I don't get this up and running, then I can't run that process. Actually, you know what? No, we'll keep that one paused. What I will do, though, is get one of these up and going. In fact, I could get both of these since they are only regular construction parts. Whether I will have enough people to run them, though, is another matter entirely. And instead, then, we'll just get that rocking. Now, what should we do with this water? Oh, actually, I can place this more or less anyway. Huh. Well, in that case... I'll line those up. And they would be able to supply water immediately to this. Of course, I'm facing them the wrong way. And I would only need level 1 pipes here, though. That allows import. We'd probably do the same here. Only issue is this one wouldn't easily be able to deliver if I did that. Because what I would like is for this to be split here and sent down in this direction. Though realistically, does it actually need to be? Well, yeah, it does, because that pipeline is very important. So we would want a pipe splitter. Oh, there. Actually, we would want it a little bit further along. There's no reason why I'm doing it like that. I'm not even sure it looks better, frankly. So let's fix that. There we go. And this pipe can simply lift up, then run all the way down here, and eventually through. Because we'll have another storage area there. But this pipe should be able to run across both, and then connect up to the main pipeline running right the way through the whole settlement. Seems like a reasonable setup to go for. Nope, it's up and running. So next up is to get this up and running. Turn off the auto deliveries, we no longer need those. But then we've got to get the water pipe system going, which is a little bit more of a potch, if I'm honest. I will simply pause these ones. There's, well... Yeah, we're going to pause them. They're pulling power, and I can't use it right now, regardless. Wow, they already finished that. That is actually kind of impressive. I will allow import to this one, but not export. I am probably going to pipe water down from the coast in there. I might even do it over here. Just have a bunch of desalinators that pipe water to the industrial element of the colony. It's going to take me some time to get that set up, though. But we do have steel being produced. Fuel station 3. Get that going. No reason not to. Low supply of coal. Oh dear. Really? Here it is. We've got a huge truck full of coal on its way. Is no one able to reach this one for some reason? I don't see why they're unable to reach it. Like, at all, actually. The ground seems okay. Maybe I should recover this one. Right, time for us to instead start expanding in this direction, I think, now. Much as there is definitely coal over here, I think the other side is a better choice for the time being. Rather urgently need more coal in the system. That said, I mean, most places are completely chockers with coal. So it isn't really as dire as all that, but... truck export, I'm going to say you can happily collect steel directly from there. It's going to produce quite a lot relatively fast, so... might as well get it up to where it needs to be. Got plenty of workers available, so I don't think we really need to worry about that. Do we have enough taters? There's never enough taters, really. That's the honest answer to your question. Never enough. Let's not go for that one yet. There's plenty of iron for them to collect over here. Need to get this wall gone so I can start building out the concrete paths here. In fact, I guess I could do that now. want a curve. Is there any particular reason why this was so much better? Trucks assigned to a fuel station, blah, blah, blah. Provides increased storage and refueling rate compared to the previous year. Fair enough. I mean, even a small improvement is good enough right now. Right, want the corner to be there. Oops. There we are. And I will let them get all of that done. Now, if I can get all of that just mined up, yes, it really is starting to take shape now. I'm actually getting really excited with the way this is all looking. That's still waiting? I guess so. Problem is they're currently delivering directly to this place, which is a really, really inefficient way of doing it. Yep. Wow, they've already built that. I mean, our construction crews are crazy efficient at this point. They're getting stuff done really, really quickly. Right, let's get rid of all of this. We don't need half of this stuff down here. Keeping that, though, because that section I haven't got yet, and the other one I haven't finished building yet, so I may still want a copy from it. Right, so we would want to be minus 15, I would imagine. Oh, that is one why? Why does it always... I've not had this problem before where it decides... Oh, I think I might know what it is. Okay. It's because I am expressly changing the height. Like, I'm manually setting what the height needs to be at. That is not something I usually do. So as a direct consequence, it is then trying to drop by that same height adjustment whenever I'm neighboring another tile. Because usually when you're digging something, let me give you a quick demonstration. Let's say I dig down there. Usually, if I move up to it, it'll be like, oh, well, you're already digging on that level, so you probably want to continue that. But if I've height adjusted it, and I move up, it's like, oh, I'll height adjust down, or up, I guess, would also count, from whatever it was that you were aiming for, based off where the norm would adjust to. So if it was going to height adjust to 11 because I was already digging on that tile, but I manually told it to dig one layer down, it would height adjust to 12 instead. It's kind of... It probably is useful, but not what I was expecting, so it kind of tripped me up a few times. Tool's too small for his own good. Yeah, no. Happens a lot, honestly. Happens a lot. That sort of thing always going on. Right, how are we doing? We're actually doing reasonably well. how much have I told you to dig over here? You know what? Stall the digging over there. Focus on this mountain for now. In fact, focus on that part of the mountain specifically for now. Let's push that back so I can drive this back a little bit more. I'm not sure if I'll have that wall strictly interact at this point. I might drive this back a little bit further and then bring it down, but in fact, yeah, I'm probably going to do that about here, I would imagine. And because of that, let's grab the whole thing. Can I flip it? Oh, I can't flip it. That's unfortunate. Alright. Okay, it really doesn't like that for some reason. Alright. Yeah, it really doesn't like copying across levels, it seems. Fair enough. A little bit frustrating, but fair enough. See if it might... Ah, there we go. Maybe it was just too many components at once? Could be. Yeah, this one is working now. Interesting. Right. So I need to cut this, rotate it twice, paste it back down, cut this, rotate it once, and paste it back down. And that will give us our ramp. Now it doesn't perfectly line up over here, and so I might end up shunting this whole wall back by one, I don't know. Or I might end up doubling that up. Either way, though, this will be the wall that we're going to be using, so I may as well get that in place. For now. This will be the ramp that we keep. Because I don't really... As much as I could sculpt the ramp very specifically, there's something nice about this being the original surface. Does the grass and other wildlife regrow on its own? Trees don't, to my knowledge, but grass does, yes. That being... Like, I've never seen it kind of spread over... mountain tiles, but where there's dirt mounds, I do believe that the grass will gradually spread onto that. But I've not seen it reclaim like mountainous areas. Still feels weird that there's no fishing. It's kind of true, yeah. But we don't know what the state of the oceans is like, really, at this point. Like, this is some sort of global calamity that has occurred. When you think of it like that, maybe there's a good reason why they don't fish. Might be that fishing would not be the wisest thing to do anymore. As much as this is gonna, like, double up work here, I think it's gonna look nicer to have this running along. And I can make some further adjustments later. But I think that is going to look like a nicer area if it all lines up. There we are. If I really wanted to, I could just remove that and have the wall going all the way across. Actually, yeah, I kind of do. The worst part is I was kind of thinking that while I was letting it build. I was like, nah, I'll be fine. I am my own worst enemy sometimes. We'll get rid of this. Quick destroy. Copy. You know, I don't even think I'm gonna do that there. I think what I'll do instead is simply fill that in. There we go. We'll keep the double wall because we've already done the double wall. That yeah, we'll keep the double wall because there's enough. I could maybe get a little bit of extra limestone there, and it'll be like a nice little feature in a way that it's different on this side. Or maybe I'll copy that on this one. No reason why I can't. And it is quite a striking design when it ends up in place. The double wall is holding the ocean back. It's worth a double wall. That's true. That's true. You either use a double wall or Darth Vader, you know. One or the other. That was such an awesome moment in video gaming when Darth Vader started fighting the ocean right at the end of that game. The thing was, Darth Vader was winning. It's like, what? I loved how badass they managed to make Darth Vader in there. Oh, the recent Star Wars game. Well, I say recent, but well, they didn't fight the ocean. They were in a deep undersea area, like a facility where I feel like I'm spoiling it right now. He effectively, in an effort for the protagonist to escape, they smashed through the pressured glass, and the ocean, you know, immediately burst into the facility, and just Darth Vader just used the Force, and they got away because he had to turn all of his attention, but he literally just stopped the flow of the ocean and then started pushing it back, and it was like, there was that moment where you're like, is Darth Vader fighting the ocean? Oh my god, he is. Oh my god, he's winning. It's like, wow. Yeah, he held back the ocean. It was advancing on it. It was just such a geekishly awesome moment in the game. I feel that games and recent movies have done Darth Vader quite a lot of justice, actually, in justifying how ridiculously powerful he was. Creeper World moment, fighting the ocean and winning. Yeah, that's a very good point. Very Creeper World, actually. Right, okay, so we've got this in position, so it's tis time now to strip away all of this. Pow! Donk. Right, hurry up. Actually, why am I doing that? Cancel that. Cancel that. Just quick rebuild. Same here. Cancel. Just let it exist. These Cancel. They will empty out automatically. As long as these aren't removed, they will empty out. Oh, they're paused. Planning mode? Why? You have foiled me once again. Right, this one needs to be built up now. So let's unpause that. How much can that store? Actually, I mean, it's dropping nice and fast. Let's make sure they can't import, but they can export. Oh, wow. They're getting that done stupidly quickly. I deeply approve. Right, no more imports here. Everything it needs comes to it automatically. Right, at this point, they're pretty much all going to just empty that out for us anyway now. Right, at this stage, I need to see where these buildings are going to go. So I shall grab all of that. Annie, hello, how are you doing? Of course, it overlaps the bridge. Because nothing in life can be easy. Okay. Is there an alternate route right now? This sort of is. It's ultra circuitous though, so it's not ideal. But once more of this is set up, it won't matter. Also, wow, I can quick build that. We have that many construction part 3s available that I could quick build it. Oh my lord. That's legitimately impressive. Grab everything. And let's plonk it all down. About here. Now, this gives me a pretty solid idea of where I need this pipe to go. There we are. And that quick delivered. Right. That whole pipeline should be working now. And yet it is not. Oh, it's because I'm filling this right now. That's fair. I do need to fill it. Though I am going to take off the priority for the time being because we need water going into the rest of the system too. And actually on that note, there is not much reason why I'm not doing this. Pull all that water out as quickly as I can. Now then, since that's in place, let's start one at a time. Turning these on. This isn't producing a lot of steel just yet, but it is kicking out a solid 24 steel every 60 seconds. What would our old ones do? So that one is the equivalent of 2 of these. So once this row is done, the entire steel production setup over here is doubled. And at that stage, I could afford to strip this away in order to make room. And we need to do a little bit more gathering of iron. Like so. Almost done stripping this side away.